Okay, so I looked up, not like walkthroughs, but I just straight Googled, hey, how long does his story take? And of course Google came up with walkthroughs, but they were all like hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if they were doing like the streamer full playthrough thing. So we're gonna be able to visit Mr. Worcestershire today. At least in his story, even if we don't get him. Even if we don't get him, we get to visit him in his story, and that's fine with me. But just to get any additional level up, I'm going to primo it up with the smooth 20. And maybe get these all out first. It won't be primos or anything good because it's not enough to push me into Battle Pass, I don't think. But, you know, we can try. For sure try. Yeah, not nearly enough. That's... not that I can get any anyway, because I'm poor. But that's okay. Alrighty. Back to the fortress of Meropide. Meropide? Meropide? Peter Piper Pickle Pepper? For real, the consistency and pronunciation has not been it with this game. Specifically with this region. Specifically. Just not present whatsoever. But that's okay. French is hard. English is hard. Continuing the current quest may cause parts of the following quest to become occupied. Continue this quest. Yes. I don't want the other one.
We once thought the Fortress of Meropide would be super scary,
but
looking back on it, it really wasn't that bad at all.
That's because we were treated nicely, like... Homie, don't... Your ending of this should not be jail was a good time.
You've got a set schedule, guaranteed food and board, and you can even buy all kinds of stuff with credit coupons. It's really no surprise that many people don't even want to leave.
And they probably have that guy to thank for that.
Oh, you mean Wriothesley?
Yeah.
He's definitely a pretty impressive leader.
On God.
Well, he does look kind of intimidating. He's actually pretty easy to talk to once you've had a conversation or two.
He's just sarcastic.
Paimon wonders how he's like with the people here. Do they also get the same guy we do?
No.
Or is he a lot harsher with the bad guys?
He probably has a good number of tricks for every situation. It's called being multifaceted, Paimon. You could learn that.
Yeah, he must be doing something right to maintain order here, while not making everything feel super oppressive.
Excuse me, did I hear someone there? Could you please do me a favor?
Is he trapped in that chest?
Paimon could have sworn she just heard something.
Me too. Was it a nerd shoved in a locker?
Excuse me, is someone passing by? Could you do me a favor, please?
Jesus, bud. Ayo.
Nope, Paimon wasn't dreaming. There's someone over there for sure. But Paimon doesn't see anyone.
Did you hear my call? Thank you so much. I'm over here, inside this big box.
You're inside the box? Oh, no wonder Paimon didn't see anything. Well, come on, traveler, let's go take a look. Why are you hiding in here anyway? If we hadn't happened to pass by, you could have been stuck for days.
Paimon, what if he's already been stuck in there for days?
It's a bit complicated. Can we not talk about that for now?
Basil? Did someone shave your eyebrows? Did someone strip you of your clothes?
Whoa, that's terrible. Did someone seriously do that to you?
No, it was nothing quite that serious. I'd just like some help finding my hat.
Just your hat? But then, why can't you look for it yourself? Huh. Wait, Paimon gets
Paimon, there's no need to spell it out.
Sorry. So that's what happened. Paimon gets it now. No wonder why you had to hide inside the box. You just need your hat, right? We'll get it back to you right away. What kind of hat was it?
I think you may have misunderstood me, but never mind. Please just help me find my hat. It's a soft and brown hat with a bit of a brim. Nothing fancy.
Like half of the other hats here?
I probably lost it near the entrance elevator. It was getting a bit hot, so I took it off and had a quick nap. But when I came to, it was gone.
And you were trapped in a box?
It's really important to me, so your help would mean the world.
Don't worry, we'll be back in no time.
How the fuck? Then why are you in a box? Why is this the start of the quest? Pap.
I'm really sorry to bother.
How do you know we didn't already have your hat? Can you see out the box? Well, we'll be back in an hour and a half in my time, which is like 5 days in your time, so don't starve to death, please.
Paimon doesn't see anything here. Let's go somewhere else.
Look for the hat near the box?
Just where is that thing? Oh, this is taking longer than Paimon thought.
It's in the water. Hat?
Nothing in the water either.
No hat.
Paimon thought it might have gotten blown in. Oh, we've looked everywhere and still not seen anything that looks like a hat.
We can just buy him a hat.
Huh, that's a good idea. If he's just looking to cover his head, then it shouldn't matter what kind of hat he's
No,
wearing.
we should still try to match the
Why don't
one.
we check out the rag and bone shop? If memory serves, they got all kinds of stuff in there.
You sure get fired up quick when it comes to shopping. I'm only paying for the hat.
Huh? How did you know what Paimon was thinking? Oh, this is bad. Nothing gets past you nowadays. Well, either way, let's go check it out first.
Nowadays? Ever since I fished you out of Mondstadt, been a problem. Not really. Paimon's a good little guy. Paimon gotta eat. Paimon is meat. Okay. I'm so curious how this wraps into the story. Just cause I didn't have many thoughts of how the story was gonna start. But this one did. Entranced, mayhaps. Damn, did I go up an elevator for no reason? Oh well. It's fine. Hello, Mr. Sir. That I didn't talk to at all while I was in prison.
Paimon doesn't remember you being the boss.
I never met the boss, I don't think.
I'm just standing in for Mr. Alvar while he's off restocking the shop. Now just wait a sec. A blonde foreigner dressed all in white, accompanied by a glaze-covered flying chunk of gingerbread.
Huh? Glaze-covered flying chunk of— Nothing about Paimon is gingerbread. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, you must be the legendary traveler and their companion Paimon.
No. Well, you're half right. Paimon's the traveler's treasured companion, sure, but she's not some flying chunk of gingerbread.
Where did the gingerbread come from?
Sorry, I never thought I'd get the chance to see you with my own eyes, so got a bit ahead of myself.
We used to be in jail together,
I hope
homie.
you find it in your magnanimous hearts to forgive my discourtesy. I'm just a nobody after all.
Bro, it's alright.
There's no need to put yourself down like that. Paimon's just venting.
Paimon's tired.
The heroic actions at Areneus have long made their way to the fortress of Meripede. We heard that you were personally received by His Grace when you made
True.
your way down here, you know. Ah, you were the envy of all.
We were, yes.
And you're one of His Grace's favorite people, so of
Aww.
course, everyone wants to be introduced to you.
And here I thought I made it as a hero.
Well, I'd figure you'd appreciate honesty over flattery.
On God, though.
After all, I also only joined up here because I'd heard Mr. Alvar was a good friend of the Duke. And though I've only caught scant sight of his grace since then, as fate would have it, I've become fast friends with Mr. Alvar himself.
Why is it every time I see Alvard, I keep feeling like he's gonna say Alvarad? Just hits weird.
I mean, we've all got agendas, but rather than trying to force something to be true, it's often better to just go with the
Man,
flow.
everyone in prison is homie.
Now you're trying to kiss up to us.
Well, I did mean it when I called you legends, and it is indeed an honor to meet the two of you.
Thank
Oh, enough of that. Is there something you're looking for?
a man's hat.
No problem. Anything else?
Nope.
Hey, feel free to check out anything you want. The credit coupon costs are on me.
Dead ass?
Wait, but that's, you don't have to be so nice.
Well, it's not like I'm getting paid to watch this shop. Instead of more coupons, Mr. Alvar usually lets me just take my pick of our goods.
You know, that's not a bad system, not gonna lie.
Life's been pretty good recently, so I might as well just waive your bill. Never hurts to make some friends.
Well, if you put it that way.
Alright, Paimon will take a look.
2 snacks.
Are you sure you don't want more? These opportunities don't come by every day, you know.
Yeah, but we don't want to take advantage.
Will do.
I never thought you'd turn down a chance to freeload.
It just doesn't feel the same if the owner's offering everything to you for
Paimon!
free. But anyway, we don't need to get into that right now. We can discuss Paimonology later.
Paimonology.
Guy must still be waiting for us. Thank you so much. We'll be off then.
No problem, and thank you for your patronage. I'd appreciate it if you could put in a nice word for our establishment the next time you speak to His Grace.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a real sneaky way of getting good reviews.
But if it works, it's better than when Yelp pays off the... It's better when the owner pays off Yelp to take off bad reviews, you know? Just saying.
He's been gone a while. Paimon hopes that guy in the box hasn't passed out from lack of air.
He's probably fine. Unless... God, if we return and the box is gone... Well... That just kind of sucks to be him now, doesn't it? Wait. Oh my god, I thought the box was actually gone! Whoops.
You can come out now. We found your hat.
You did? Oh, Archon, you just saved my life. Just one sec.
It's not gonna be his hat.
Wait, so you're not actually bald? You've got such a full head of hair, too.
Paimon, rude.
I mean, I told you that there had been a misunderstanding. This has nothing to do with my hair.
It's not his. It's black. It's not
Wait,
brown.
this isn't my hat.
Well, we got you a new one. We tried really hard to look for your hat, but no dice.
To be precise, someone else gave it to us.
Ah, I see. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful, but unfortunately, there's just something special about my hat.
Does it have some kind of sentimental value?
Probably.
Sorry, I can't explain at the moment. Time's tight as well, so I suppose I'll keep looking for a while.
Then why were you in a box?
If you're looking for a hat, I just picked one up over here. Is it yours?
Your Grace!
Motherfucker, where'd you come from?
Oh, hey, Wriothesley. It's been a while.
Well, it's a slow day today, so I decided to go for a little stroll. Even if your workspace isn't cramped, it's still good to get some air.
So true.
I'll say, I'm not at all surprised to find the two of you here. You never could turn down someone's request for help.
It's what good adventurers do, after all.
Aw, it's a cute little
Is that
hat.
so? Maybe I should consider asking the Adventurers Guild to open a branch here.
Oh my god, that'd be so
As I
funny.
recall, these hats are very important to members of the Beret Society. Best you avoid misplacing it again,
Hmm?
You might not have the same luck next time.
True.
Understood. Thank you so much, Your Grace.
Also, Beret Society?
Then I'll be off. Bye. I'll get going now.
Okay, bye-bye. Have a good time. Thank God that hat
strange
didn't cost
guy.
us anything.
Why did he care so much about his hat? Oh, and has he done something wrong? When he saw you, it was as if he'd seen a ghost.
Paimon, everyone's in here for
Oh,
crimes.
Not at all. In fact, members of the Beret Society are model prisoners. They work hard and never get into trouble. They save me a lot of work, in fact. As for him, I'd guess he's just more of an introvert. It's not unusual for the more shy prisoners to freak out when I show up unannounced.
I mean, bud, just look at you. I'll look more.
Huh? Shy? There are prisoners who are afraid to talk to people?
Paimon, anyone can go to prison. They're not all extroverts. What the fuck does that mean?
Prisoners are still people, after all. There are as many crimes and motives as there are stars in the sky. The idea of the criminal as a selfish, heartless brute is just a stereotype.
True?
Such labels could never capture the complexity of even a single individual person. What kind of a person a prisoner may be and why they've committed a crime, we'd never know these things if they don't share their story with us.
Huh. You've got a point. Anyway, it's all good as long as it makes sense to you.
So what's the, Beret Society?
Although most of the societies here will just turn individual brawls into mass ones,
True.
the Beret Society does appear to be an exception, and it's instead trying to experiment with some novel and interesting things.
Good.
If you have some time, why don't we grab something at the coupon cafeteria? It'll give us time to catch up, too.
Aww.
And if you're still interested in the Berets after that, I can take you to their usual gathering place as well.
We get to be little guys.
The biggest fan of that cafeteria, but if we're gonna catch up...
Let's go then.
All right, then. Please follow me.
Paimon, we don't have to draw for lots anymore. The cafeteria food will be fine. Is it up or down? I still don't quite have the hang of this place. Damn if it ain't cool, though. Bum ba dum bum ba da dum. Ooh, will it let me get my free meal first? God, I hope so. Damn it. I even went the long way. Oh well.
Welcome, Your Grace, and the Traveler. Would you like 3 orders of today's welfare meal?
Yes.
Unfortunately, we weren't informed of your visit in advance, so we didn't prepare any super deluxe welfare meals today.
Well, why not?
I'll pass on the food, then. What about you?
I'm not hungry.
Then Paimon will also pass. Paimon will save her stomach for something better.
Damn, Paimon,
Oh, what a pity. It would seem that none of us can properly appreciate your skills, Walsey.
Then I must beg Your Grace to find me some more ingredients, so I can come up with some more welfare meal recipes.
You know that's fair.
If you're not in the mood to eat, I can get you some drinks. We just got some great shipments in from above.
Is it Fanta? We had bad experience with that.
Huh. Paimon didn't know you could get non-welfare stuff at this place.
It's not for everyone. Think of it as a special treat for VIPs.
Hell yeah.
Oh, now that's what Paimon likes to hear. In that case, 2 bottles of the drink for Paimon, please.
It's not bottles.
2 bottles coming right up.
It is bottles. I thought he was gonna go all mixology on me. Oh well.
Our first meeting took place on short notice, and we were both swamped by everything that happened after, so there was no time for more casual chit-chat.
True.
I'm actually quite fond of stories, you know.
Oh?
Of course, the others have already told me a lot about your deeds in Fontaine, but I'd love to hear it straight from the source.
Whoa. That'd be quite the long story.
Well, thankfully, Paimon loves telling stories. We fought tooth and nail for the sake of justice. I'm still trying to learn more about Fontaine. To be honest, I really wasn't that involved with a lot of it. I mean, we were pretty involved in the first part. I'm still trying to learn a lot about Fontaine.
I see. Certainly that'd fit your title as the Traveler.
Yes.
Seeing everything for yourself, recording everything to the best of your ability, and making lots of friends along the way.
True.
I'm sure that by the end of your journey, you'll possess an unmatched amount of perspectives and opportunities.
Other than maybe Kazuha,
Paimon gets the sense that you're trying to flatter
who's
us.
also a traveler.
That guy we talked to earlier was obviously trying to get us to put in a good word for him, but you're the Duke, right? Why would you need to get on our good side?
'Cause it's good.
Well, after all, you did help the fortress and I maintain our autonomy.
True.
Is it so strange that I would want to give a few words of praise out of genuine admiration?
I just want to be a nice little guy. It's 'cause you don't ever really talk about yourself.
So this is a matter of trust. Which is unfortunate, since I don't have nearly as interesting of a story to offer about myself.
That's okay.
I was convicted and sent here at an early age. I only became the top dog after spending a long time figuring out its inner workings.
Long time. You
Power
barely
and
look
control
30.
come in many forms. Some fair and ethical, others less so. And since we're all sinners here, the victor calls the shots, no matter how they manage to get to the top. So, what do you think? Didn't put you much more at ease, now did it?
Kinda. You're really different from most of the people we've met so far.
I'm perfectly aware of that too, but even so, that doesn't make me think any less of you. I
Thanks.
would very much like to maintain friendly relations with you two.
Swinging, kicking my feet. That's how I feel as well. Oi?
Your Grace, after following your instructions, we were able to find a box of undeclared contraband in the latest shipment of cargo.
Heyo.
They were extremely well hidden, and we've confirmed that the senders have been using this method to smuggle goods for a while. We're trying to trace the goods to their source.
Got it. Leave the box here and contact me immediately if you make any progress. You're dismissed.
Yes, Your Grace.
Oh. We get to help solve a smuggling? Solve a
I'd
smuggling?
almost completely forgotten about this.
God.
She mentioned something about contraband. Are they like dangerous?
Could be a
goods?
bunch of knives.
Not necessarily. The term is just applied to things people want to bring in on the sly.
Like a cake.
Many
or a
people
cookie.
here are experts at pulling rabbits out of the most ordinary hats. So we have to examine everything carefully.
True.
Now, what do we have here? It's more or less what I expected.
Whoa, this is certainly a box of curiosities. Mora, snacks, yarn, balls, ropes, mechanical parts, and even a gem.
Paimon, you're in the fucking cafeteria. Stop yelling all this shit out loud.
Wait, if you've confiscated this entire box, then does that mean all of this belongs to you now?
Is it the Beret Club?
Yep. We can't just send them back up now, can we?
True.
What? But that's just insane profit. Traveler, why don't you become a duke as well?
And what about you, Paimon?
Paimon will be your vault keeper.
Oh my god.
Jokes aside, I didn't know you'd be so interested in this box. How about this then? You can pick anything you want from it. Consider it a gift from me.
Hey, yo.
Really? You'll let Paimon pick anything?
Damn, jail's real nice. We've gotten
Okay,
2
Paimon will
freebies.
have to know that she's got a real good eye for treasure.
We've
I
gotten 2
never joke about
freebies.
things like this.
We've gotten 2 freebies one day. Let's go.
All right, Paimon's gonna have a look. Paimon wants this one. This dark, sparkly gem. You just know it must be worth a ton of Mora.
What the fuck is wrong with that gem? That's like another hand touches the beacon type.
Actually, never mind. Paimon doesn't want this gem anymore. Can Paimon pick something else instead?
Yo, what's wrong?
There's something weird about this gem. Paimon remembered a lot of bad things when she picked it up.
Huh? Like how you're the heavenly principles?
Paimon couldn't even tune them out. It's as if the gem was just drawing them out of Paimon's brain. It was super spooky.
Is that so? Let me give it a try.
Oh,
Paimon's right. I too experienced some unpleasant flashbacks.
huh. Let me try. This won't go terribly at all.
Are you sure? I wouldn't exactly call it fun.
I want to make sure I know exactly what you saw. My constitution is a bit different from everyone else's. Well, yeah, but you don't gotta go making a big stink
Fair
about
enough.
it.
Go ahead. I don't think it'll have a permanent effect.
Other than trauma. Oh, oh God.
Are you okay, Traveler? You also saw something, right?
I relived some rather unforgettable memories. That's what we're calling that. Oh, that's a gem touch of the abyss, isn't it?
I'll take this gem then and run a thorough investigation on its properties. Paimon, feel free to pick something else.
Then, actually, never mind. Paimon's gonna pass. Paimon was thinking about one of the snacks, but who knows if it'll also make Paimon sick.
It don't hurt to be careful.
You do have a point. In that case, we should destroy the entire box and all of its contents.
True.
Seems like we're almost done with our drinks, too. Let's go check out the Society's gathering place, then.
The Beret Society.
I can introduce you, and we can also continue our conversation while we're at it.
True.
Wait, are you this free every day or something?
He might be. You don't know.
Just noticed? I wasn't exactly busy the first time we met, either.
Look, when everything's put in place, you shouldn't have much to do other than make sure no one fucks up anything. I don't know, makes sense to me. Gimme. What'd I get? What'd I get? I love getting the welfare meal. It's so fun. Oh no, not the suspicious minty bean soup. Gross. Fortune slip. Don't be depressed when you fail. Sometimes a ship sinking to the bottom is also a kind of arrival. How optimistic? Does that qualify as optimistic? Unsure. Unclear. Oh, they meet right next to the cafeteria. Damn, they all got berets. Look at them go.
We are honored by your visit, Your Grace. All of us at the Society have been waiting for your arrival.
What the fuck?
Are these your two guests?
I love your accent, though.
Mm-hmm. Let me introduce you to them. Traveler, this is Dugier, the head of the Beret Society.
This is Doucher.
This is their gathering place. Members can find all sorts of drinks and snacks here, as well as a large variety of books and other resources. Every once in a while, the Society will also host activities and seminars, which are always well attended.
The well-attended as well as the easy access to snacks? That's a little sussy. Super sus of this Beret Society. No one wears a beret and is innocent.
You flatter me, Your Grace. All we did was set up an organization in the same way as you would in the world above. It's so easy to feel lonely and helpless when you arrive here for the first time. I remember that feeling all too well. None of us knew anything about this place then, after all.
He's talking as though he had just been introduced as the most trusted advisor, but with, like, the villain music, you know? Sussy.
But that's when the thought came to me. If we could help everyone turn over a new leaf, they would no longer have to lead such gloomy existences.
Unless, you know.
Thus, it was with your help that I founded the Beret Society.
Oh?
Oh, so you were also involved with this, Wriothesley?
Wriothesley helped?
My part in this was minimal. All I did was follow procedure and rubber stamp the application.
Oh, well.
I'm sure you have a very good sense of what this place is about by now. As you know, not everyone takes their sentence seriously.
True.
For some, this is just another place where they can eat, breathe, and sleep.
I mean, me too.
But the Society is a great place for those who wish to turn things around.
Exactly right. Here, we keep an eye on each other and remind each other of our goals. Everyone can focus on rehabilitating our mental states and even make many new friends. Our operations are entirely funded by members' donated goods and credit coupons. Same for the things you can see here.
Including the
Who knew you could find
smuggled
such a
ones?
place in the Fortress of Mirapede? Oh, right, and what's the deal with the hats?
What's the deal with the hats? That's how you know.
There's nothing deep about it. I just felt like we needed some kind of visible identifier. If our members felt joy and pride from being a part of this group, then the hats would become a point of pride for them as well. And when we're together, we will feel a sense of community from seeing everyone's hats.
I mean, he's not wrong. That's also how a cult
Optimism,
works.
Community, hard work, and a desire for a new life. I hope this hat will show everyone everything we have been working towards.
In other words, that hat has come to represent something like a model citizen, which also helps them recruit new members.
It recruits all the goody two-shoes.
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal as well. Let's take a little old seat over here. There's no need for us to stand.
He sounds sussy, but I kind of love his vibes.
I'll ask the members to get us some drinks. Please wait here just one moment. Feel free to look around too if you want to learn more about us.
So this meeting was planned all along?
Oh, right. What happened to your slow day, Wriothesley?
Seems like I shouldn't underestimate an adventurer's keen sense of observation. I'll bear that in mind the next time I need to do something low-key.
On God.
Kidding, of course. We're just discussing some small matters. It shouldn't take long. We've also already gone over the organization's vision. Instead of listening to me try to explain some more, maybe it'd be better if you took a look around for yourself.
No, I would much rather hear you try to explain it. Hey, don't leave me.
Why does Paimon feel like he didn't answer the question at all? Well, we're already here, aren't we?
Well, fine. Ooh, Uzi. We might as well go take a look.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like the model prisoners, right? So this is what their spot looks like.
So these are all the goody two-shoe nerds. Beaumier?
Hey, what are you doing over here?
Oh, hello. You are guests of the Duke, are you not? I'm organizing the bookshelves. Want to take a look?
You got books?
We've got some classics, as well as a few books that the members published themselves.
There's writers in the society? There's writers everywhere, hun.
Yeah, most of them are writing diaries or autobiographies on their time in the organization. Some quit drinking. Some learned to tailor. Some became real good at calligraphy. And even I've learned to use a camera. We find it kind of funny. You see, had we managed to stay above ground, none of us would have ever had the time to learn any of those skills.
So how did you end up with a camera down here?
It's because you all have a lot more free time now.
Not only that, but we've also now got the mental space to think about taking on new things. Before we came here, we were constantly exhausted just trying to live. With how the Duke and Mr. Dugier have organized our lives down here, though, all we need to do is think about the things that we want to do.
It's bringing hive mind.
You never know what you may be good at until you give it a try. And while you're here, no matter what you do, you won't get judged for it. After all, there's no need to conform to societal expectations when you're already in jail.
Damn, stop making jail sound nice.
So this is something like a safe space.
Yeah, that's exactly right. After all, not everyone is good at fighting, or have the physical strength to do hard labor. The society is exactly what some of us need. And that's it. I just finished organizing this shelf as well, so feel free to check it out if you want. Just remember to put the books back after you're done.
Don't worry, we will.
I love books. There's a good variety of books here, and it also looks like the selection is regularly updated. If nothing else, one can definitely find something here with which to pass the time. So where are all these books coming from? Members' diary is also displayed among the books, included for recruitment purposes. Sounds like a propaganda machine, but it's only a little culty. Only a little.
Welcome to our gathering place. Is there anything you'd like me to explain to you?
Yeah, why are you wearing a red jacket and green pants? Those don't go well together at all.
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look around.
You sound a bit like a Melusine guide.
Well, that's not a bad comparison. It is my job to explain our amenities and benefits to our latest members.
Alright, Ocelot.
I'm sure Mr. Dugier has already explained some of it, but allow me to fill you in some more. Besides this space, which our members use to rest and relax, we also have an entertainment room, a fitness room, and a self-study room.
Where are you getting all this shit? I bet they're gonna make it so that there seems like they're the bad guys, but they actually are the good guys. I should stop trying to guess the plot.
These rooms are open to all of our members. We want everyone to be able to use their free time to the fullest.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Do you have a restaurant too? If you did, you also wouldn't have to eat at the big cafeteria anymore.
Unfortunately, we don't. For matters like that, we still have to rely on His Grace.
Paimon, do you know how hard it is to run your own restaurant?
We started a collaboration with the cafeteria a while back, though, so they'll let us borrow their kitchen to do some simple research into recipes and cooking.
Aw.
Yeah, Paimon can definitely see how it'd be easier to live your life if you had all this support.
Yep, and that's exactly why Mr. Duget founded the society. We all think we made the correct choice to join him.
That didn't sound forced at all. Yes, we all made the correct choice to join him. Hello, big strong man.
Hey, you there, newbie.
I'm not indoctrinated.
Hello? Are you talking to Paimon?
Don't call me that.
Yep, I'm talking to you. Now, why don't you follow my lead and take a deep breath before letting everything out like this?
What the fuck? What are you doing? That was really loud, sir.
That's how I pump myself up every day. A lot of my friends have found it super useful too.
Okay, but usually I want to scream for like stress relief. Are you very stressed, sir?
With one shout, you can release all the fatigue, resentment, and unpleasantness from your lungs.
He's totally
Return
listening.
To the day with all the optimism in the world.
Wriothesley's totally listening to this fucker.
Why don't you also give it a try, huh? I promise that it'll work.
No.
Paimon's gonna pass.
I don't want to blow up my vocal cords, thanks.
Feeling shy? That's alright. As long as you remember this trick, it'll come in handy one day.
Everyone needs a good scheme every once in a while. Sometimes you just gotta let out a little scheme. I will let out my scream if I pull Wriothesley this evening. But it won't be too loud, because there's people sleeping upstairs. I don't want to wake them. That'd be rude.
Just remember to take a deep breath and let it all out if you find yourself at your wit's end.
Ah! Just like that. Just go, ah! A little, ah!
Alright, we've talked to everybody. It sure sounds like they're all pretty happy. That would explain why Wriothesley only had good things to say about this place.
Hey, speaking of, his ass is right there.
Huh. It looks like they're starting to wrap up their conversation as well. Let's go over to them.
Of course, Your Grace. I will attend to those matters right away.
Yeah, like why the fuck are you smuggling shit?
Okay, then I don't have anything else to add. Oh, you're back. What did you think about this place?
Seems like a cult.
Now, note that your opinion will also affect my review
Ah!
of VGA and the society as a whole.
Hey, that's a lot of Mr. Pressure, okay?
Wait, I didn't know they were also a part of the evaluation process.
We always are.
It's all right with me, though. I'm pretty confident about our growth and activities.
Paimon thinks it's pretty good. Don't think anyone expected you to get a society going here of all places.
It seems alright on the surface. Same here. I'll be nice to these guys. They're at least, even if they're shady, they're at least trying.
Ah, so it seems that you were able to get a sense of our vision and values. That's all I can ask for, really.
We
The
will be
prisoners
having
here
such a
all have very
talk.
different personalities and psychological needs.
We will be having such a talk with you later, Wriothesley. This is a cult.
Our needs are like violent beasts. If we can't face them properly, they'll grow restless and enraged, causing pain and conflict. But if we can placate them, they lose their fangs, and they can even be converted into fuel for far nobler pursuits.
What?
Which is why, in my opinion, learning to reconcile with oneself is the first step on the path to redemption.
I'm not even tipsy anymore, but what the hell was up with that last line? This one makes sense. What the hell was that last line? I have a feeling he knows that already. Exactly. See, we're just trying to be nice. Just trying to let it go, and then we'll come down with the hammer. It's alright, no big deal.
You've hit the nail on the head, Your Grace. Before I founded the society, I had met too many people who could not come to terms with themselves.
Just cause I don't have a sense of self doesn't mean I have to join a cult.
And I'm sure that a part of your support is rooted in your desire to help those people find their way.
And Paimon thought everyone was enjoying life just fine, working and fighting.
Of course, that lifestyle is more than enough for some people in the fortress. For others, though, they would just be useless distractions.
Just scream every morning, you're fine. Like that last guy.
Speaking of fighting, I'm not sure if you knew this, but even His Grace sometimes fights in the ring.
It would be an honor to fight you.
You fight in the ring too? Wearing those high-tech boxing gloves of yours?
Hey, yo.
Oh, I almost never need them.
Almost never, you say. Hey, it's Faisal. Faisal. Fasole.
Isn't that the guy who lost his hat? Did you come here to relax too?
Why are you so nervous, bro? Oh? Huh?
What's wrong? Did you forget about us already?
Does no one like him?
Are you feeling all right? You are looking a little pale.
So is the rest of the cult.
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you for helping me get my hat back. I'm sorry, but I've got to go.
Maybe members should be in quotation marks. What the fuck?
He's still as weird as before. Paimon's kind of used to it by now, though.
Dugier, do you know what's up with him?
Or your other guys that freaked out?
I'm also not too sure about that. As far as I recall, he's always been a little strange, but I'll check up on him later. After all, it's my responsibility as the leader to make sure that no one falls through the cracks.
Did they test the crystal on him? Before they tried to, like, send it out? Because, wait, was the contraband coming in or coming out? I don't remember now. Did they fuck up that guy?
We'll leave him to you then.
Oh, the music went quiet.
Where were we before we got sidetracked?
Something about boxing gloves.
Oh, right, about that. You might have thought that I was joking, but in a place like that, everyone will use everything in their power to win.
True.
And when emotions run high, things often spiral out of control. That would be when I need to pull out my gloves to maintain order. Sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs has also come in handy quite a number of times. Oops.
Oh, isn't that awful gem? You're still carrying it with you?
He did that shit on purpose.
Yeah, I kept it on me because of its special qualities. It won't affect me as long as I don't let it come into contact with my skin.
Oh my god.
Go on, you guys. Pick up the item for His Grace, would you?
Yes, right away.
Oh, don't do this to Ocelot. He's just a little guy. Oh no.
That gem shines with quite the dazzling light. I hope it hasn't been damaged. Your Grace, please let me know if there's something wrong with it now.
You seem to be familiar with it.
It still looks good to me. Say, Dugier, have you ever seen a gem like this?
I love him.
Never, Your Grace. Don't think I've ever been rich enough to afford this kind of a thing.
I guess that's fair. We've already gone over most of the things that I wanted to talk about, so let's wrap up for the day. The Traveler also has some other plans, after all.
Yeah, we're gonna hang out and have tea. And I'm gonna tell you all about Fontaine.
Got it, Your Grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit.
Exit? It's right next to the cafeteria. What the fuck? It's right there.
Paimon, it was an honor. I'm sure everyone would love it if you were to visit again. And that goes for you as well, Your Grace. We wish you all the best in your endeavors.
In endeavors, not your
Same to you.
endeavors. Proofread. Let me be your proofreader, Moyo. I got you.
Paimon doesn't think we made any plans for the rest of the day. Why did you lie to him?
Well, what's your opinion of the society now that you've taken a look around their headquarters?
It's sus as fuck!
Paimon thinks it's pretty chill. Weren't you complimenting them the entire time as well?
Paimon, it's called lying.
Paimon doesn't remember exactly what you said, but wasn't it something along the lines of encouraging people to embrace their new lives with optimism? Or there's only one potential problem. If the society does too good a job managing and rehabilitating its members, you may be soon out of a job.
Nah.
That is certainly a possibility. But at this point in time, they're still reducing my workload by managing and rehabilitating prisoners in my stead. I
True.
wanted to see just how much they've managed to accomplish, and also get a sense of Dugier's plans for the future. I arranged for a meeting out of curiosity, but then I noticed some faint hints of dissonance.
Hell yeah. That's where we come in.
I'm sure the Traveler has sensed it too.
It's hard to put into words, but there is something off about that place.
As expected, you also picked up on it.
Yeah.
The whole truth is a bit complicated, so I'll explain everything to you later. I can tell you right now, though, that this was an unexpected turn of events.
It's
I
okay.
hoped to take care of it in secret, but now a confrontation may no longer be avoidable. It's hard to predict what might happen next.
That's okay. We're good at that.
You've completely lost my mind.
Why don't you take this opportunity to check back on the gathering place? Just tell them you left something of yours there by accident. If my hypothesis is correct, Dugier should already have left.
Oh?
And with his watchful eye removed, you may well get a very different reception from the members.
Can't you just tell us exactly what to expect?
No. There's no fun in that.
I'm just following the most popular playbook in Fontaine. Investigate, obtain evidence, and then use the truth to render judgment.
Valid.
It's been so long since I got to watch a performance at Opera Epiclese that I've even begun to miss it.
I'll trust you for now. I'll take this as another one of your jokes.
I'll explain everything to you later, but right now we need to seize this opportunity.
True.
Find out what you can from them now while they're all in one place.
Hi, Wriothesley.
Then what are you gonna do?
Good question. What should I do? Maybe I'll drop by the ring and sign myself up for a fight.
Wait, so you're really just gonna make us work while you slack off?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Alrighty, let's see. What y'all looking at? So menacing. What if I just said I left something in a book? Meowdy.
Huh. It's just as Wriothesley said. You said you felt there was something off about this place, right? So let's see if we can feel something out.
I see you, Mr. Man that told me to yell earlier. Let's see if we can strike up a conversation. We can ask the man about breathing techniques to get our morning yell.
You guys are.
We're really sorry. We just realized that we lost something, and we figured we might have left it here by accident. We'll be on our way as soon as we find it.
Paimon, you're a terrible liar. Now we have to conjure something we lost.
Oh, okay.
Did anyone see a glass bottle by chance? Girl, you good?
Nobody?
I was using it to store some spice powder.
It's okay. There's no need to be nervous. It's not like we lost a whole bag of more or anything.
Paimon, check your sides!
We'll just look for it ourselves if none of you caught a glimpse of it. We're not gonna tell Wriothesley anything, don't worry.
I'll go find Mr. Dugier.
No need. We're just looking for something. Why does he have to know?
They're all terrified of something.
We can look around for it, yeah?
Are you okay? Hey. You good, homie?
Are you still organizing the bookshelves?
Yeah, and I'm sorry. But you can't check out the books right now.
Okay.
We weren't thinking about that to begin with, but...
Sorry.
Paimon, you can't just be like, you were so nice a second ago. What happened? Like, Paimon. Something's wrong.
Hey, hello? Anyone home?
This is creepy.
Hello? How can I help you?
Can you give us that rundown again?
The Beret Society offers a variety of resources and benefits to its members, and I mean, you've already heard my spiel. I don't know anything beyond what I've already told you.
You don't know anything?
Sorry, that's not what I meant. It's just, there's nothing more I can tell you.
Aw. I hate this. Heebie-jeebies. I hate it. Alright, Mr. Yelling Man.
Hey, big guy.
What do you want?
Isn't this how you greeted us earlier? Take a deep breath and let it all out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You sure are a fast learner.
Where'd your optimism go? What about yelling every morning? Come on, buddy.
I ate something earlier, so I'm falling into a bit of a food coma, and, I mean, not everyone can be super upbeat all the time, right? You're looking for something, you said? I didn't see it, but, it should be somewhere nearby.
Okay, Paimon sees what you meant now.
Good job, Paimon.
Seems like they really don't want to talk to us, so let's just head back.
Oh, it was in my pocket the whole time. Sorry, guys. Fucking Wriothesley, this shit's weird. Oh, is it above me? Oh, no, same level. Okay, good. Motherfucker, you didn't move.
Oh, you're back. How are things at their headquarters?
None of those kids are fine.
It was as if they had all turned into completely different people.
They were all acting super scared.
That would prove my suspicions.
He's
The
abusing them.
dissonance I mentioned earlier was precisely that fleeting moment of fear behind the cheerful facade.
Like that one guy we found hiding in the box.
Right. He was acting super scared too when we saw him at the gathering place.
He's not indoctrinated yet.
Actually, hasn't he just been acting super paranoid since we first met?
Did he lose his hat on purpose? Or was he, like,
And that's
gonna be
precisely
killed?
why I took his hat.
Oh.
Oh, so the one who started it all was... It was you all along!
Well, yeah, that's how he
It's
had
because I
it.
wanted to figure out what's really going on. I don't believe any of Dugier's talk about unstable mental states.
How long have you been investigating this?
Not too long. Dugier made very elaborate preparations for my visit. But I don't know. It almost feels like the performance was too elaborate.
That's because it was.
Okay, but if you think something's wrong, why don't you just take the whole society into custody?
Because that's not being a good
Aren't you
warden.
Duke? You can do whatever you want in this place.
That's not being a good duke.
Well, maybe you're actually a better fit for the position than I am. Just give me the word and I'll hand you the cuffs.
Hot.
In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be used sparingly. They're mostly for show. Everything I do is on display. The way people see me act determines the kind of world I can create down here.
True.
And I've always striven to appear fair and reasonable to the people.
That sounds a bit deep. Paimon's not sure she got all of it.
The duke's actions set the tone.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. I have to lead by example if I want to maintain expectations of justice and order. And that's why, even though Dugier had already let a few things slip, I didn't want to turn on him without irrefutable evidence.
Right.
Alright, so you're saying Dugier has figured out some way to control the members of his society,
Maybe.
and even though the members are acting all optimistic and motivated, it's all just a show.
It feels like we're still missing something. Yeah, there's something with that gem we were noticing earlier.
Indeed. He certainly seems to be using some coercive methods to turn his members into the most upbeat and motivated group of people you've ever seen. And that won't turn out well in the long run. I have some faith, though, that some of the members understood the hint I gave during our visit.
Oh?
The line has been set, and it's quite likely that a fish will bite.
Fish? Bite?
Oh my god,
Let's give
Paimon.
them some time. My guards will need it to finish their investigation, too. You can find me in my office when the time comes.
Man!
Hey, don't just leave before you've explained everything to Paimon! Hey!
That's cause you'll spill everything, Paimon. Also, how can you claim to be so good at poetry and yet you're fucking it up all over the place? I don't know why I did that. Okay, 1800 hours. 6 o'clock. For us dumb Americans.
It's finally evening. Wriothesley's probably wrapped up his investigation.
Probably.
Paimon has no idea what that guy's thinking. Let's just go find him and ask him what he's really up to.
Damn, Paimon, not so loud. Sheesh. Enter the office. Can we please have some tea? Damn, I could really go for some tea right now. Ooh, squoozy. Alrighty, Mr. Sir, what have you got for me?
Oh, here you are. Did you manage to land a lucky pull on the welfare meals tonight?
Let's just get straight to the point. Has anything else happened with the society?
Alright, Paimon,
Patience,
Jesus.
Paimon. Even as the situation continues to brew, we still need to make sense of what we learned so far and go over any sticking points. I'm actually still thinking about the first thing that came to my mind when I noticed something amiss. Namely, why didn't anyone come to me about it?
Oh, that's a good point. Could whatever they're afraid of be so powerful that even you won't be able to do anything about it?
Or they did something that made Wriothesley a fear injection as well.
But even if such a thing existed, how could they be so sure without checking with me first? It'd be one thing if it was just one or two people, but it seems like everyone's convinced that I won't be able to help.
It's the cult
Which
vibes.
leads me to believe that it's more likely that they think I just wouldn't care to help them.
Because you instigated, because you've been working with. Neither of these options are good.
Yes, something like that. Dugier must have told them something to make them think I won't take their side.
Right.
So it became imperative for me to refute that and prove my true stance.
Right.
Of course, I had originally planned to do this in a more covert way, but I had to improvise when you identified the guy who'd lost his hat with everyone present.
Sorry.
There was no way to keep our investigation a secret after that.
Might be.
That makes sense. Wait, then does that mean it was all Paimon's fault?
Now that you mention it.
The last thing that guy wanted was for Dugier to find out that he'd lost it. He would have never brought the matter up on his own.
True.
But now, not only has Dugier found out that he'd lost his hat, he's also realized that we were the ones who found it. That likely set his internal alarms off all at once.
The hats must be hiding something?
Yes, that's the conclusion I came to as well. It's the only thing that could explain the fear. If we didn't act right then and there, Dugier would probably come up with some other way to hide the truth and we'd be back to square one. So after giving the matter some thought, I tossed that black gem onto the ground. I must say, I was pretty satisfied with the results.
See, I knew he did it on purpose.
So you did that on purpose?
Yes, oh my god.
Yes, that's right. Of course, that box was discovered as part of our investigation of the society from the very beginning. I had
Exactly.
no way to know if any of the members had actually seen the gem before, but since I had to do something, I decided to gamble.
So that's the hint you were talking about.
Right. And I said back there that I had no idea what the gem represented. That should have been enough to let people know that it's still early days for my investigation. And since I was traveling with you, heroes who have never turned a blind eye to evil and injustice, they would also understand that we're here to help, rather than to tolerate or uphold the status quo.
You used us as a part of your plan too.
So that's why you wanted us to come along.
My apologies. There was no time and quite a lot to explain, so I figured it might be easier to just let you see a few things for yourself.
God, he's so
But
smart.
I can assure you that I've now told you everything there is to know.
Man, I could never be as smart as this man. Sir?
Of course, you're under no obligation, but I would really appreciate it if you could continue to lend me your support and help me figure out the true secret behind the society.
Oh, hell yeah.
Would you be willing to lend me your support?
I love undoing cults. It's my favorite.
But Paimon's still mad at you.
Sure, if I just need to fight them off. Lumi, no. Sure, if all you need is some help planning.
You have my thanks. Now, there are still 2 outstanding matters in our investigation. The first is the secret of the hats.
I love that as a title, The Secret of the Hats.
I've examined one before. There was nothing suspicious about the item itself.
The Secret of the Hats sounds like a really shitty young adult novel. That's like vaguely fantasy, vaguely medieval fantasy.
The other is the true purpose of the black gem. We haven't been able to get anything out of anyone with actual knowledge of it.
I mean, that would be the fear
It's my
factor,
hope that
right?
a brave
The gem?
fish will take my bait and venture outside of their dark and murky pool. I'll put some music on while we wait.
Can we have tea? I like tea. Paimon's all confused. Damn. He just chilling on the desk. I love him. I need him. Can't wait to pull it. Is this how people felt about Al-Haytham? I get it now. Meowdy.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but may I come in? I'm afraid that someone's been following me.
Oh?
Please, do.
A vice? A vice?
I apologize for my lack of composure. These 2 are the guests that came with you to our gathering place, correct?
You know us?
Yes, my lover Fasol told me all about you.
Oh.
Please, help us, Your Grace. He's in great danger right now.
Fasol.
Slow down, take a deep breath, and start from the top. What happened at the society?
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I will try. I think I should start from when you saw Fasol last.
You mean when we saw him at the gathering place?
Yes, he fled immediately, but many members are hot on his heels.
Oh.
Thankfully, he still managed to meet up with me and explain everything that had happened. Now that he's lost Dugier's trust, what awaits him is agonizing censure.
Huh?
Censure?
A hazing?
Censure is Dugier's method of establishing control, as well as the thing we all fear the most. Rather than listening to me explain what it is, Your Grace, please, just let me show it to you.
Is it the gem?
Secret may be found within
the hat.
Here you are. I was wondering where you had run off to in such a hurry.
Aww.
Please excuse us, Your Grace. It was never our intention to disturb you like this. You see, Avisa's mental state has been rather unstable ever since she arrived at the fortress.
I hate this.
She rambles often, has hallucinations. It may be best to dismiss her babbling as random gibberish.
I don't recall hearing a knock or giving permission for you to come in.
Get his ass.
Oh, my apologies. I merely did not wish for Your Grace to be alarmed. Had I not been so focused on recovering her, I would have followed all the rules of etiquette to the letter. So please, forgive my discourtesy.
Like, we believe you.
Hey, yo, Paimon! Let's go with Indeed.
Please, there's no need to be upset. It's only natural to want to side with the poor sick girl, but I know His Grace to be a reasonable man.
Yeah, to hear both
What if
sides.
the reasonable man wants to hear the lunatic out?
That would be perfectly fine with me. Oh, and just so you know, we've also found the missing Mr. Fasal. I had no idea why he was so upset about losing his hat.
Oh.
Thankfully, he has already returned to his senses. We've brought him back to our place, so there's no need to worry.
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I don't have anything more to say.
This is what you're afraid of, correct? You can tell me everything. I'll do all I can for you.
I've never seen that thing in my life.
You can do it, Avicii. Wriothesley kicked this man over the
I don't
fence.
think there's anything else she would like to say. Pressuring her will not get you anywhere.
It's all right, Elise. As long as you tell me what it is that you're terrified of, no matter what it is, it will no longer be able to hurt you. I swear this on my name and honor as the Duke.
Man, may as well go on one knee.
Your Grace, forget it. I'll keep my mouth shut. I've already said everything I could say about the matter.
Yeah, go the fuck outside.
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but I really don't have anything more to say. Please, don't press me further.
But why?
In that case, Avis and I will be off. Once again, please accept my apologies for disturbing your peaceful evening, Your
Wait,
Grace.
she took off a bow off the top of her hat?
Avis, please show me your head. That is an order.
Hot.
There's nothing there.
Your Grace, I know you have long tired of my words, but please believe me when I say you've merely let your worries get to your head.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Never caused trouble for you or any of the guards at the fortress. We've spent all of our time working hard and trying to lead better lives. Why are you doing everything in your power to prove our guilt? What's wrong with the current state of affairs?
You're all that fucking
I'll do
weird.
anything for you, as long as you give me the word. Why are you so intent on getting rid of someone who's been unfalteringly loyal?
Your words bore me. You know the consequences if I find you to be lying.
Everything that I do for the fortress of Meripede. But your Grace is welcome to visit us any time to confirm the true intent of our activities. All right, Avis, let's head back.
Did she leave a bow on his table? Aw, Lumine mad.
Just what's up with that guy? He makes Paimon really, really mad. We should have shown him his place.
We should have.
Sooner or later, all will pay the price for their arrogance.
Hot.
Oh, he must have been well prepared for this exact scenario, or he wouldn't have dared to be so openly hostile. All the more reason for us to be patient. The entire society are his hostages. His subordinates would definitely react if he were taken into custody.
Yep.
And that's why he dared to bare his fangs right in front of me.
Now our biggest problem
The
is...
true secret of the society is neither on the hat nor on the members' heads.
It might be.
Dugier probably knew this from the very beginning, which is why he didn't panic. However, if we were to look at the rules, it would also seem like the head has to be the place where they're keeping all of their secrets.
Yeah, none of this makes sense to Paimon either. What are they trying to hide?
Oh no, is this a thinking game? Oh god.
The hats are definitely being used to hide a secret. But there's nothing wrong with the hats themselves. But if there's nothing on her head, why did Avis feel the need to remove her hat? From the way Dugier acted, he must have known from the beginning that...
Yeah, it's on the table!
I have an idea, but...
What a coincidence.
Tell Paimon about it!
She did so to remove her hair clip.
You mean this thing?
Yeah, it's her little
So,
bow.
She handed a key piece of evidence over to us without Dugier noticing.
Yeah.
That would mean that Avis didn't stay silent out of fear. She stayed silent because she'd already given us what we needed.
See, everyone's so smart. Or she wanted to tell us everything.
I managed to remove this from the hair clip. It's long, slender, and conical. It's hollow on the inside, and looks something like a cross between a nail and a thorn.
Huh? It just looks like you broke it.
Paimon's lost again.
Let's see. What if we do this?
Hey, what are you doing? Wait. Some kind of dark liquid is leaking out of the gem.
Of the gem? Oh. hate that.
And some of it has been absorbed by this thorny-looking thing.
Oh. It's a
You've probably
container.
heard before that water is filled with the strongest emotions of humanity.
Maybe?
With that in mind, this liquid is probably a highly concentrated solution of fear.
Hmm.
Oh, so that's why even touching it will make you remember unpleasant things.
So with the infused thorn.
Dugier would be able to censure others.
Censure.
I can only imagine how it would feel to have this directly injected into your brain.
What is the definition of censure? It's similar to censor. Mr. Google, what do you say? Censure is to express severe disapproval of something or someone, especially in a formal statement. Interesante, interesante.
The moment it hits you would be like being flooded with all the terrors you've ever experienced in your life.
Spooky!
Agony, desolation, and an overwhelming sense of despair. No wonder they're all so terrified of it.
Damn.
So, was the hat meant to cover up their wounds?
That might not even be all. Let's go get them right away. We can't let Dugier escape with all of the evidence.
Hmm. A concentration of fear water? Interesting. How's that even happen? Damn, I didn't know water could do so much. Shit. Alright. Which explains the investigation and how everything is so thorough. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Your Grace, we have taken the Society members into custody.
Aw, why are they all so sad?
They all tried to flee just a little while ago, as if they had received some kind of order.
Huh.
We decided to forestall their plan, and were just about to send the word when you unexpectedly arrived.
Hello.
Great work, everyone.
You had prepared for something like this all along?
Of course he did.
I had them stay here to keep an eye on things, so I'm glad that my intuition turned out to be correct. Perform a thorough search of the Society's headquarters and bring all the members to me.
Understood, Your Grace.
So like,
Now, let's check on them.
before we check on them, so the guys like Duchier, right? Like Doucher. What happens to them when they do crimes in the prison? Is there like a lower level that they get sent to? Like isolation? A second prison? What's the next viable solution for them?
As expected, they all have a hollow thorn inserted into a wound on their head.
Oh my god, that's fucked up.
Paimon's glad her eyesight isn't so good that she can see it from here. Paimon's gonna float away for a bit.
Okay, bye! They didn't pull the thorn out?
They probably left it there as a lasting reminder of Dugier's censure. These people must have had to endure an unimaginable amount of pain.
And fear! Very painful. Like, what the fuck?
Let's go check out the other areas, too.
Hi, Wriothesley. View. These papers are actually outdated, but they look brand new. It seems- Hey! If you look closely, even the creases are almost identical. They don't seem to be formed naturally through reading. Wait, huh?
Come here. Have a look at this.
Oh my gosh, Paimon model IRL?
This is a book that Paimon found in a box next to the bookshelf. Its contents are exactly the same as this book on the shelf. The colors of the covers are completely different though, and the names of the authors also don't match up.
So these were also just for show to make it look like the bookshelves being added to and maintained.
Yeah, and they dared
Huh. You know, it's almost more work to put in a ruse. Like, it's so much more work to do all this than just actually help people. This is
a surveillance port. With this, Dugier would be able to remotely monitor everything that's happening at the gathering place. So even if Dugier's not there in person, he'll still always have eyes on the members.
That explained why they were all so terrified.
Indeed. It's easy to become lost and confused when you're given no instructions or any kind of script to follow.
Mood.
And if any action you take may be deemed a mistake, and perhaps it's better to do less, or to not do anything at all. Dugier has already tamed them to his will.
But why? Just to be a dick? Like... Oh.
Your Grace! Your Grace!
Oh?
What's the matter?
We couldn't find any society members in the other areas. It also seems like none of the equipment in those rooms were ever used. All the signs of wear and tear are fake. The lime scale, the layers of dust, they were all deliberately added.
How are you deliberately adding layers of dust?
We also investigated the members' residences and weren't able to find anything. Their neighbors all say that they haven't returned home for ages.
What the fuck?
Oh. Is that right?
They're gone? That could only mean...
Their real headquarters is elsewhere.
Indeed. As long as he allowed society members to mingle with others, even with threats of censure, Dugier knew that he couldn't stop all of his members from speaking out. Meanwhile, this marvelous gathering place will lose all of its value as soon as a whistleblower sounds the alarm. So instead of being his real base, this is just an elaborate performance. The rest areas, the fancy equipment, even the members that we saw, they were merely part of the front. And only the most docile and well-trained members were selected as his performers.
But then, where can we actually find him?
It's a whole ass cult!
Let me think. Dugier must be holding all the rest of his members in another place. And if the overseer of my fortress guard has never alerted me to anything of the sort, he must be in Dugier's pocket.
He can tell us where the real headquarters are.
I'm of the same mind. Let's...
What the fuck? To the production zone. I forgot how to get there. I only know that it's different. Okay, I only know that it's on a different fucking... I only know it's here. Can I get there on this one? Yes, I can. Thank God. Oh. Cutscene? Or just event?
That's the most likely scenario to me. He's probably already caught wind of Dugier's declaration of war against me, and has fled to seek his protection.
Damn.
Let's keep heading down. There are some abandoned areas in there. Since he needs space, I'd guess Dugier probably converted them into his headquarters. We should be on the right track. Now we just need to find that turncoat.
Damn.
Let's go. We can take this path. You guys take the other.
Play as Wriothesley? Aww. Why are we walking, homie? Why do you walk so much faster than me? Oh, okay. Hey. Move. I thought there was just gonna be no music for this segment. I was like, huh? Ah, shit, fuck!
Look! There's a fallen guard over there! Paimon sees some society members too!
Uh-oh.
After them.
It's Wriothesley. Run!
Hey, yo. Thank God you can't run fast.
Did Dugier send you? Why did you attack that guard?
On God.
Come on! It's time to talk! Can't you see that he's trying to help?
I mean, no,
I will
but...
take your cooperation into consideration when it comes time to hand out sentences.
But Mr. Dugier, he didn't want this guy to expose our true location.
True. But now you guys can.
We were just about to dispose of him when you caught up to us.
Dispose?
So, in other words, your headquarters should be this way.
Yes, it's just down this way. You'll make it there once you've seen it pass through a large drainage pipe.
Nah, that's more like it.
Guards, take them away.
True?
Let's go. It's about time that we find out what Dugier's really after.
You know, it's always the good kids you gotta look out for.
Keep up.
I speak of this as being a good kid. Go down. Woo wee elevator. Woo. Love me an elevator ride. Bonk. Is it a large drain pipe? Ah. Now, I can try to bring an as-needed team. Because I know I'm going to be given Wriothesley. And Dendro doesn't work well with Cryo.
Something's come up.
But all of these guys will. I may even switch out for
Sounds good to
Kazuha.
me.
Kazuha may be more built than, Kazuha may be accidentally more built than Venti. Is it a good story quest? Oh no! I was wondering why you've been so quiet. Yes, it's a very good story quest. It is. It's very it's a little spooky, not gonna lie. A little spooky. And it's just it's very true crime. You would love it to death. I'm gonna be baller and bring in Kazuha. You love the spookies, you love the true crimes. It's got a cult. That's pretty fun. It's very good. I look forward to your stream.
There's so much space down here.
If you get to stream it.
Yeah, these are all former work areas. They've been left abandoned due to a lack of funds. There are usually guards on patrol here.
Okay, bye-bye, friendo.
It would seem that all of those guards have been bought as well.
Damn.
Stay sharp. He's got a ton of surprises waiting for us, I'm sure.
Damn, that's crazy. Damn. What is your weapon? It's a little guy. Attack is increased by 16% when current HP by 14. Interesting. When the wielder has 3 stacks, attack speed will be increased. Oh. Okay. Let me double check Kazuha real quick. Why do I have this on you? Is it for Animo? It's for Animo. Ah, it's defense. Why is it defense? Oh well. I do what I can. Ah. Eat shit. Investigate. Ooh. Artifact. Artifact. Bonk. Aw, they all had little exclamation marks. Hey, rude as fuck. Hey, rude as fuck.
A moment, please.
Alright, shit. Hot. Oh, whoops. Then 5 and Q.
Face your guilt.
Adorn my night. I may not even need Kuching nor Yanfei for this. Hey man, you good?
Hey, are you okay?
You're safe now. just follow the guards and leave this place.
Oh, he's so gentle. A gentle little soul.
Who knew that there'd be Gardamex here? Dougie really prepared for everything.
And that would explain the strange decommission requests I received, as well as account for all the Gardamex that had mysteriously gone missing.
Yeah.
Seems like he's prepared for an all-out confrontation with me.
Hey, what's this?
So he's trying to take the Duke position?
Seems like some kind of handbook. Let me see. Ah, this should be the Society's real rules book. It lists all the rules that they're expected to follow.
Oh.
Members are not permitted to speak to each other or to leave without formal permission.
What the fuck?
5 members shall form a group, and the whole group will be punished for any single member's wrongdoings.
Ooh.
Anyone who reports a fellow member's misbehavior shall be rewarded with food and water. I see. So it's much as I expected.
But that's just cruel and unreasonable.
To obtain food and water, prisoners are forced to snitch on others, and in the process cause pain to those around them. To avoid punishment, they learn to stop talking with one another. This leaves the wounds they've already received to fester, however. And so resentment builds until every prisoner has become an island.
Jesus.
Finally, isolated and without hope, they accept their fate as Dougier's slaves.
The whole thing is an affront to human dignity. The whole thing, I'm sure, is against the Geneva Convention. But Genshin doesn't have that.
Do you remember what happened to Paimon? She rejected all the snacks in the box once she was spooked by that black gem.
True.
She's usually all for tasty snacks, but she chose to go against her instincts after a negative experience.
Don't look so bashful about it.
Is that the best example you could come up with? Anyway, Paimon still thinks she made the right decision. It never hurts to be careful.
True.
No, your decision was valid. However, it's also valid to interpret that as a decision that you only made under emotional duress.
Yep.
The human heart is like a raft in a vast and empty ocean. We convince ourselves that we're in control, but in truth, a single wave could sweep us off course and send us crashing into the path of a storm. Those who use fear to lead others astray must pay for that crime.
Damn, while twirling the handcuffs. Okay, sir. Hot, first off. I vow to never run away again. I vow not to speak without permission. I vow to remain conscious. I vow to remain conscious while being censored. I vow to earnestly carry out any order given to me by Master Dougier. I vow to actively denounce my behavior of my fellow society member. Yeah. I vow to voluntarily accept the 4th degree or higher punishment if should I violate any part of my oath. It was written in a state of extreme distress. It was signed at the end with a fingerprint rather than a signature. Judging from the mark, however, it certainly doesn't appear to have been made with a gentle pigment. Is it red? Or is it with the fear goo? Are they signing in blood or with the fear goo? Because either option, terrible, terrifying, hate every minute of it. If it's made with the fear goo, that's so fucked up.
If I'm not mistaken, the space ahead should be the central area of this place, but the door's been locked.
Well, I guess we gotta unlock it.
Confront Dougier. I think it's more important right now for us to rescue as many society members as possible.
True.
You guys should wait here. We'll try to open the door and check out some other spots.
Open the door. Would we have to do something to this mechanism here? Paimon doesn't get it at all.
You don't have to, it's okay.
Paimon's just gonna do some trial and error.
Paimon, no! That's how you get bombs! Rotate the device. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can I rotate? Operate. Oh, I have to do it like...
Oh,
Rotate.
The other side's open. Let's go.
Well, yeah. That's what I thought would... Paimon! Okay. Okay, Paimon, whatever you say. Oh, treasure. Aw, they gave you the ugly wings. I'm so sorry. Oh. Damn. Hot. This almost looks like the path to Child. Almost. I don't think it's the same, but it's very similar.
Let's begin.
Hot. And then it's this way? And then 4, and then... No, you were 5! There we go, jeez.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Cool. His playstyle is so smooth, I love it. Oh, I need to get him so bad. Cryo Catalyst, my beloved. I wonder why it took them so long for a Cryo Catalyst. I know half of it depends on artifacts and stuff, but like...
It's so high. We're not gonna have to climb all the way up.
No, there's a mechanism.
Activate the mechanism in front of us first, just like before. Let's see.
Exactly.
Looks like there's a mechanism that's gotten stuck. It won't turn alongside the others. Is there something we can do?
We punch it. Uh-oh. Install limiting device. I didn't know it was just something I could uninstall, reinstall. I thought I fucked it up forever. Yeah. Ah!
Ooh, the water level's gone way up. So that's how we'll make it to the top.
Ugh, it's probably all gross. It's probably all gross, nasty wah-wah. It's the door of resurrection.
Time to go.
Away now.
Damn, him and Kokomi is such a solid, like, pair. Honestly, Kokomi in any cryo is so good. I was running her with Rosaria for a while, and their AoEs almost matched up perfectly. It was the best.
These should be the prison cells. Lots of empty cells in here. Dugier's probably moved them elsewhere already.
Goth as fuck. I still hate it, though.
The ones who got left behind, though. Every person counts.
True.
Oh, okay. I'm over here.
Aww. Miha.
Hey, it's alright now. You can leave this place.
Oh, there are no factory.
No, I won't try to leave anymore. I'll never try to leave again. So close to me. I don't want any trouble.
No, we're not gonna do that. Please calm down. We're not bad people.
That's probably what they also
We
said.
won't be able to get through to her right now. Not with the stress response in the way.
Yep.
I'd also guess there are many others here who are more or less like her. Let's let the guards take care of them for now and keep pushing forward.
Avis and Faisal are still in danger.
Alright. Let's search for an exit first.
On God, you know. Let's leave this place. Don't pass me a note. Are you trying to get us killed? So hungry, so hungry, so hungry. Oh. Jesus. Dear Lauren, my sweetest daughter, I have no choice but to say goodbye to you in this way. Um. Thanks, I hate it. I don't like it. Remove. Rotate. Wait. I was trying to do this in like a same time thing, but rotate. Rotate. And then limiter. Rotate.
The door's open. Huh. Maybe it's His Grace. I'll go take a look.
Meowdy.
I leave this area to you. Make sure to bring everyone out safe.
A lot of them are
Understood.
panicked.
And please take care as well, Your Grace. We'll return here right away and await your orders.
Mm-hmm. Just focus on the tasks you've been given. I already have reliable help over here. Let's go back. We have unfinished business, do we not?
We have so much
That
unfinished
mechanism from the
business.
first room. Maybe we'll also need to hold it in place using the same device to open the door that leads to the central area. Don't forget to bring these along.
Heard. I hope that means you brought 2 of them. So this is correct. Remove. I think you were explicitly saying to bring both of those. However, I'm a little stupid. We need you to be limited. And we need you to be limited. Haha! Let's fucking go. I'm so smart. I'm a smart little guy. I did my best. Oh, holy shit, there's so many guys. Oh my god, how big was this place?
I must confess to being furious. To think that there are still some of you who find it permissible to spit upon our rules.
Oh my god.
Remember their names. Faisal and Avis. They've betrayed you, betrayed us. And today you will see with your own eyes what'll happen to those who betray our cause. Go on, Avis. Pierce his skull with the thorn in your hands, and then push in the Aqua Dolores.
No.
Of course, you will do it one drop at a time. Let it do its magic, and don't stop till you push all of it in.
Oh my god, Jesus.
This is all. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's okay. I'll find a way to endure.
Oh, shut your wretched mouths! When did I give you permission to speak? My rules are the paramount law of this place. Only more pain will come to those who dare to disobey.
That's enough, Dugier. Your rabid screams have been beyond nauseating.
On God.
Is that His Grace?
Oh, Wriothesley. I knew you would come, but I didn't expect you to be so quick.
And what were you expecting to do one thing at a time? How long did you plan on this to drag out?
You still refuse to let me be? Did I not spell everything out for you already? What's so blasphemous about sharing a slice of the cake with me when you've already got the entire fortress at your feet?
What the fuck?
It would seem that you can't see the difference between sharing and looting. And on top
Go
of that,
home. Get out of
look at your
here.
people. Are they not starving as you wolf down your cake?
On God.
You stop acting all high and mighty like some hero of justice. Have you forgotten? Nobody in this blasted fortress is innocent. We are all irredeemable monsters who have destroyed something that others held dear. What's so wrong about punishing those who deserve to be punished? It's what they've always deserved.
You know, some people just, like, try to live. I don't know, man. This ain't it.
And please, are you really gonna tell me that you care about their lives and well-being when you just need a supply of labor to keep this place running? Is it that all you need to keep your cushy life?
Motherfucker has no
Sadly,
idea.
You're wrong on both counts. Unlike you, I've never seen them as currency. The fortress is not only a place for confinement, but also a place for rebirth.
True.
Just as people are free to give in to the darkness within their hearts, they are also free to seek redemption and a new beginning. Our bodies have limits, but our spirits will always remain free. They may have made mistakes, but they are still human beings with people and things that they cherish. And most importantly, they should always retain the freedom to choose their own path once they've reflected on their past misdeeds.
You tell them with that finger.
But you're destroying their spirits with fear, taking their freedom away so that they'll become slaves who will never again feel or think.
Yeah?
And you say that's what they've always deserved? You are nothing compared to them.
He's really mad.
Honestly, he's been keeping it all in until now.
You think me arrogant, Wriothesley? Well, I think you're too young and naive. You understand nothing of this world. Nobody actually sees this fortress as any kind of just a wonderful place. See it for what it is. A dumping ground of pain and misery, irredeemable now and irredeemable forever.
Damn.
No prisoner will listen to you out of gratitude of their hearts. The whip is the only way to make them obey.
But they're not supposed to obey.
Had you been just one step slower, I would have already taken control of all the garden mechs in this place. Your vision gives you strength. But how long will it hold against these powerful constructs?
Pretty long if you,
You talk big, but in the end, you know nothing outside of power and control. In that case, let me give you a small taste of what real power looks like.
I mean, if it's the right energy, then it actually will last a long time. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay.
Wind strike.
A moment, please. It's gonna get a little chilly.
Hey. Don't be rude.
Away now.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Wind strike.
A moment, please. Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Hot. I have to pull him. I have to. Ooh.
If you think fear can control everything, well then, terrify me.
Oh my
Don't
god.
railroad me. You're just another crook. And it's time you got treated like
Oh my
one.
god, he has a gun! And a terrible aim.
What's the matter? Too scared to shoot straight?
I'm warning you. Unauthorized punishment and torture are prohibited here. As the Duke, you should set an example.
Funny how that slipped my mind.
Holy shit.
Well, from this point on, you can forget about that rule. The rules of the fortress are there to keep the likes of you in check. But if the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification. Understood?
True. Holy shit. The guards rescue the society members who have been imprisoned at the true headquarters. Wriothesley spends much time with each member, comforting them and extending personal apologies. Following that, he makes arrangements to follow up medical care and cleanup work. And thus does the Beret Society debacle truly come to an end. Did he kill him? I think he killed him. Holy shit.
Sorry for taking so long. Did I keep you waiting?
No, not at all. Paimon didn't know you were so considerate.
If you ask me, I'd say I actually feel very helpless. There's no way that I could truly empathize with the fear that the members felt every day. I could comfort and compensate them all I want, but it might still not be enough to repair the damage that has been done.
He's so sweet.
I have to take responsibility for it, as does the fortress.
At least we were able to stop it before it got any worse, right?
Yeah, it's the least that we could do.
Exactly.
So, do
Mitigation.
you have a plan for how you're gonna deal with him yet?
Oh, Dugier? I've already
Oh,
got
you
an
didn't
idea.
kill him. You
For
should have.
now, I think I'll do nothing.
Huh? Why?
I think it's a very fitting punishment for him to have to imagine the sorts of punishments that will soon be coming his way.
True.
He'll be left in the dark with regards to both the dates and the details of his punishment. Of course, that's not to say that I'll be letting him off scot-free. It's not often that I actually get the chance to be creative with my punishments.
What in the
I'm going
Danganronpa
to talk to the
attitude?
members of the society. He'll get a chance to experience everything that he's ever inflicted on them.
Good idea.
Paimon didn't know you could also be so harsh. Looks like she should watch her tongue when she's around you in the future.
Why do you think I'd do that kind of thing to you? You offend me, Paimon.
He's just a guy.
Anyway, jokes aside, thank you so much for all of your help. There's still a lot for me to take care of, so...
I know how to repay you.
How about this? I'll treat you to a meal in 2 days at the Coupon Cafeteria.
2 days?
We should have a better handle on things by then.
Damn.
No, Paimon's had enough of that place.
Well, there's only so much
Don't
he can
worry,
do.
It won't be the same old welfare meal. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
Hooray!
Oh, then you've got yourself a deal.
I'll take that. Wait until 2 days later.
I mean, I'm just kind of poking.
Day after tomorrow. A la 11. Dun 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 dun. See, this would have been the time to go and do mini games, but I don't think the time was passing then either, so it's fine. I'm not worried about it. Bonk. Meet up with Wriothesley. I love him, despite his stupid ass name. I love that we started with poetry and walking around and eidolons and ending with human rights violations. Truly the dualities of Genshin Impact. Scusi. Bonk.
I will copy.
And Meowdy. Oh, I didn't get to jump on the thing.
Ah, you're here.
Hi.
Paimon never forgets about meals. Even if the traveler forgets, Paimon will remind her for sure.
You say that like I haven't been feeding you. Paimon is stray cat confirmed?
That's not what Paimon meant at all. Wriothesley, you got what Paimon meant, right?
Hmm? I'm a little confused, actually.
Hey, not you too.
Jokes aside, I've got some good news. After taking a look, the doctors have let me know that it shouldn't be too difficult to extract the thorns.
Oh, that's good.
Which means that everyone should be able to recover after a period of rest.
Hooray!
As for their mental recoveries, most are making good progress as well. We've added a few who were more severely affected to a special observation list.
Good.
You sure got everything taken care of, Wriothesley.
I try my best. After all, it's my duty to take care of everything that happens within my territory.
I have a question.
Please, go ahead.
Your flashbacks. I'm interested in the flashbacks.
Ah, that's a bit of a long story.
Mm-hmm.
I once had a similar experience. It had to do with the host family I lived with as a child.
Oh?
I was an orphan, adopted by a couple with a great deal of love in their hearts. I had many siblings, and we all adored each other.
Aww.
Once we were older, Mom and Dad would turn us over to be individually adopted by families of greater means, and go on to adopt more young children.
Aww.
They were perfect parents. Or so I thought.
And then?
And then, I found out we were merely raised as livestock. Once we had reached a certain age, our parents would bring us to the market for sale.
Oh my god.
All children that were sold would leave the house, and nobody would know what became of them. As for those who didn't sell, they were merely disposed of.
He was a part of a human trafficking?
I considered myself an extremely lucky child. And all of my friends, all of my siblings, they all felt this way as well. I was also not the first to find out about the truth. All those who found out before me were simply added to the disposal pile. I could never shake the feeling of irony every time I juxtaposed their tragic ends against our parents' adoring smiles.
That explains a lot.
Yes. Like the society, my parents created a facade of joy, lied to satiate their desires, and even employed incredibly cruel methods to keep their grasp on power. They did all of that, but never considered how their actions would utterly ruin all the children they took under their wing. Worse, perhaps they never cared about that at all.
It is worse because you know it's the latter.
But I did.
Oh.
So in the end, I killed them and set all of the remaining children free. I was convicted for my crimes and exiled to the fortress of Meripede.
Holy shit.
My methods were extreme, yes, but I was still a teenager at the time. I'd been betrayed by those I trusted most, and I didn't think that more moderate ways would solve the problem.
I mean...
My doubt and helpless anger pushed me forward until I got what I deserved.
I have to take some time to process that. How very gentle of you, Lumine.
It's all right. You don't have to tell me what you think. I've already committed to this path, regardless of what anyone may say about it.
And he's the Duke, so you
The
know.
least I can do is to make sure that the same tragedy will not happen again in my new home.
Sorry to disturb you, everyone.
Howdy. Aww.
It's a decent facade. Are you two feeling better yet?
It was all because you arrived in time. I managed to escape unscathed.
Glad to hear it.
We came here on impulse today, because we were hoping that you'd be able to lend us a hand, Your Grace.
Please, go on right ahead.
Aww.
I'll do my best to help. Within reason, of course.
Help us start a cult.
I'd like to be wedded to Avis here
Aww.
at the fortress.
You're getting married?
That's really cute.
We met each other through the society and both fell into Dugier's trap.
Aw, trauma bonding.
Even during our time there, we never doubted each other. We always believed that Dugier was manipulating us, trying to make us mistrust each other. And after this incident, we've come to believe that we've found the one for the rest of our lives.
Ah!
You could say we managed to make the best out of a bad situation. He didn't abandon me, and I didn't forsake him either.
Good.
But we're still both prisoners. And we also aren't sure if the fortress is the best place to host something so celebratory.
True.
So we are just wondering, is our request a bit too out of line?
You're right in that the fortress has never hosted a wedding before.
But fuck it, there's a
But
first
that's
time
no
for
reason
everything.
To say no, is it? I'll help you make the arrangements.
Aww.
If you need anything special shipped in from the surface, just say the word.
A cake.
We can't thank you enough, Your Grace. We are actually also planning to stay here after the conclusion of our sentences.
Yeah, we've already made tons of special memories here. So now it'd be too hard to leave. And we have full confidence in
define
the fortress's
special?
future with you at the helm, Your Grace.
Your trust is the highest form of praise.
Hey, loosen up a bit. Shouldn't you be the happiest man in Teyvat to hear that people would like to stay of their own free will?
No, because it causes some
Yeah.
problems. Like,
I'll always take a genuine expression of faith over any obligation to obey.
prison babies? Aww. What a good little conclusion. Holy shit, I'm sad now. Now I have a problem. Welcome back, friendo. We just finished the quest. And now I have a problem called it'd be so easy to just go and spend $5. Actually, yeah, $5 would give me at least 2 wishes. What do I have? I can get 3 of these. So if I spend 1 10 pull, I can get at least 2 more? And then do another 10 pull. I'll also do a single here first, though, just to be safe. I thought that was a 5-star for a second. I got so scared. Oh, another Widzith. Perfect. Oh, now I'll for sure be able to get 1 after the first 10 pull. Okay. So we finished Wriothesley's quest. We finished the poetry event. I've done everything I can. I have no idea how much pity I'm at. I'm gonna double check how much pity I'm at by clicking the wrong tab first, because I'm a dumbass. But I know it's not that high. But I think I'm on guarantee? No, I'm not, because I got fucking child. So, okay, there it is. So, 40... I'm on 38 pity. Which is not looking fantastic. But that doesn't mean we can't try. Why did I hit 1? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Why did I hit 1? Oh my god. Okay, well now I for sure have to hit the 10-1. Okay. Please. Sir. No, that's wrong. Okay, well at least what 4-star did I get? Is that C6 Chongyun? Wait, no, it didn't give me a thing. Is this the first Chongyun I've gone on this account? No, that can't be right. So now I can get this. And 1 of those. See, I'm back up to 10. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Está bien. So now I'm at what, like 58 pity? Please? Mr. Wriothesley? Wait, let me go to your office.
You always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Let me go to your office real quick. I'll just go in here. See, I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna sit on your couch. No, I'm gonna sit in your chair. See, I'm sitting in your chair. Doesn't that make you mad? Better come get me out of your chair. Damn it, it didn't work! I'm so sad! And it's a weapon? No! Okay, well I can get 2 more. Yes. And that's it. No. Okay, that's a 3-star. Sucks. Singles? Hit him with a venti? Damn it. Damn it. Toma, go away! Nobody likes you. Actually, I think there's a very strong Toma community, but I don't like using you. No, I didn't want C1 Dory. No one wants C1 Dory. Or C4 Toma. Or C3 Chongyun. No tengo nada. Only Wriothesley. I cannot spend monies. I have spent I've spent at least $150 on other things today. On adulting things. So no, I cannot spend monies today. Or else I would be in a horrid financial state. So with war crimes and failure on the mind, that is going to be the end of stream.